Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to introduce the conductor for our symphonic day. This Ars Golden was an easy recommendation. Many times as band directors, we get together in our meetings and they say, can anyone recommend someone that should guest conduct? And what they're saying is, who do we trust our kids with? Because this is a really tough thing. We're really connected to these students. Who are we going to put them in their hands of? It's got to be someone who's really, really good. It was easy. I got to conference last year, and I saw Ms. Golden with another good friend of mine, Ms. Tiffany Hitz. And I was so impressed with her manner, with her knowledge, but mainly her confidence. She really, really knows what she's doing, and she knows how to get the best out of students. I have been very impressed with her rehearsal techniques during these last 2 days, but I'm most impressed with her knowledge and her ability to relate to students. She has taught middle school, high school, and now she's at Michigan State. And you think that someone who teaches college students would have difficulty relating to these students. She had no problem at all, because she relates to everyone as a musician. She has had the students making critical musical decisions. They have been involved, and as a team, they have learned to make music out of the notes on this page. I am very proud to introduce Ms. Ars Golden.
hate these things. I'm just gonna be, they would tell you I'm an honest person. Hate. So anyway, welcome to our half of the concert. That first piece in our program, our program is essentially in order except for one spot in the program, so that was Resplendent by William Owens. This next piece, hopefully, if we do what we've discussed, you'll get a little bit of a taste of Ireland, a little bit of Leprechaun, a little bit of some other things that are noticeably Irish. So Mr. Balbage has gotten together 3 Irish folk songs in this. So we will hope you enjoy our version of Rock. hate. will say this, and I know Nathan's from that, and I'm kind of not kidding about it, because I have limited success with these. At any rate, our next piece is a little change in style, change in mood. It's called All the Pretty Little Horses, and it's based on the children's lullaby. So the people behind me, some of them were like, are the horses dead? What's going on? Because it's slower, we all know how they love to slow down. Not at all. So it's a bit of a departure, and it really kind of pushes and stretches their ability to be in the moment of something that is so much slower than what they're accustomed to doing in their daily lives. So I've got a couple of other twists and turns that make it a little bit challenging. So we hope that you enjoy our version of All the Pretty Little Horses, or All the Pretty Little Horses, whichever one we hope to. Can you tell I've been around them too long? Better, my success rate is getting better. Give them another round of applause. I feel really fortunate to be here, and I'll talk about that a little bit more before our last piece. I actually was just here in January doing the Stafford All-County High School Band, and they were fabulous, and I'm finding out the same thing about District 15 in general. There's just some great teaching and great students that are in this district. It's kind of like the perfect storm has come to meet, which is just, it's so much fun to come in and work in a situation where it's like this. And again, I'll talk more about that before our last piece, but this next piece is entitled Terminal Velocity. And it's based on that scientific term, which I will read instead of butchering to you. So terminal velocity is the scientific term for the top speed at which an object falls, otherwise known as free fall. This term is used by astronauts, pilots, skydivers, and base jumpers as they experience the effects of terminal velocity quite often. Now, the thing that you should also know about this, I didn't tell them this, but the composer Tyler S. Grant is literally out right now. He's starting his student teaching. So he's a college student, and he started writing music for band when he was in 7th grade. Okay, so if you can imagine, I think when, if I remember correctly, when he wrote this piece, he was still in high school. You know, and it's amazing to me what can come from an age group like this, or people a little bit older or even younger. And I appreciate all of you for encouraging them in doing this, because one of them could be the next Tyler S. Grant, literally. So we hope you'll enjoy this next performance of Terminal Velocity. I have to thank my colleagues in District 15, first of all, for inviting me. Second of all, for being willing to invite me and to share what is quite obviously a very talented group of students. I have enjoyed this visit to Stafford County and to this district. I enjoyed my earlier district, and again, I feel very fortunate to have had the opportunity to work with these folks. You want to say, and your director, of course. You all as parents, thank you for everything that you do that has allowed me to do this, but that also allows your directors to do what they do on a daily basis. There's some fantastic things going on, and I just wanted to say that out loud. You all should be very proud of the things that go on in this county in the arts, and I, again, just feel incredibly lucky to be here. We've had an okay time. All the stories that they told you are true. Even if it sounds like they just made up this ridiculous thing, yeah, it probably happened. Someone killed a fly in rehearsal today. I'll let you figure out who that is once you get your children back in the car. It's just great energy, so creative, and just willing. These kids behind me are willing to try pretty much anything that I ask them to do, and that's so much fun to be a part of. And just on top of that, they're great people. So thank all of you on Stafford County for sharing with me, and also sharing with my colleague who did the concert. You know, it's been a fantastic weekend. Our last piece is probably my favorite honor band clinic piece of all time, just because of all the things it allows them to do. And on top of that, I have yet to meet a clinic band that doesn't love the piece. It's actually, I didn't know this until he said it, written by Mr. Phillips's middle school band director, who I've been was friends with for years, Mr. Orr, Uncle Orr, over in the Chesapeake area. So, hopefully, you won't get completely carried away, but we do hope that you really enjoy our playing of our final piece this afternoon, Cyclone by Michael Orr.
Thank you guys for coming out this afternoon. As you can see, it's pretty packed in this room, so we're going to have a little bit of organization stuff to do to get everybody out of here without breaking any instruments. So, concert band, one row at a time. You guys stand, go this way, pack up.